What's going on, guys? It's AM Aaron. Hope you guys are doing good today, playing some DJ, making stuff work. But I got another guide for you today. This one's going to be about pressure and offense. So we did a MIDI setup guide, we did neutral. The next one's going to be block strings and that kind of stuff. I'm going to be doing the same format that I did for the last one. So we're going to go through the lab, I'm going to explain some stuff, and then I'm going to do a game where I try to go over what I'm doing and explain what I'm thinking. And then at the end, I'm going to give you guys a little bit of a training routine to help you work out in the lab. But yeah, stick around to the end so you can get that training routine, and I hope you enjoy. Alright guys, so here we are in training mode, and the first thing I want to explain about pressure is that in other games, it was kind of based on frame traps. So you would use a move that is plus, and then do something that covers the gap, and then they would get counter hit trying to press anything. So it doesn't really work like that in this game. Most moves that you have are not plus. They're minus 2, 3, 5, something like that. DeeJay actually has a few moves that are plus. We've talked about in the MIDI guide, his standing medium punch is plus 2. His forward medium kick is plus 1. If you hit it MIDI, you can get it up to plus 3. He also has his overhead sway, which is plus 1 as well. And so, to keep that in mind, you're going to want to start your pressure with something that is meaty. So, a standing medium punch, something like that, it's a great start. Or a forward medium kick. And then from there, you're going to want to do a block string. And there's two things that happen in a block string. So the first thing is if they mash when you're plus, that's a frame trap. So let me show you. Really easy to show. Let's just do crouching light punch. So I have it so when she blocks, she's going to do crouching light punch. So you do a plus move, you do standing light punch. You will win, I'm telling you. There you go. You got to get the right timing, but so that's a frame trap. She is not able to do something there. She can only do an invincible reversal, and it's the same thing with overhead. Frame trap. So after that, you're not going to have very many frame trap options, but what you can do is called a spacing trap. So you're going to do a series of moves that pushes them far enough away so that when they go to counterattack, the move whiffs and you punish them. So let me show you an example. This right here should be the crouching. Okay. So a way you can structure your block strings is by starting with a frame trap and then moving into a string. So first example, if you do forward medium kick, something like that, then it leaves them open and you can punish them. So a good move to use are his lows. His crouching light kick is fantastic because if they're walking backwards, it'll hit their toes. So they're trying to get out of your pressure, you hit them with this, and it's the same thing for this move, and I'm going to talk about this move. So you can do something like this and it'll push them far away, and you can do it from that. But they're not necessarily going to press that fast. So a good structure to think about is do like 2 light normals and then a medium normal, and that'll push them really far away and you can punish them. So you do your plus move, you do 2 light normals, a medium normal, they're far enough away, you get your punish counter, and you do your combo. And the move you're going to want to punish with most of the time is standing heavy kick. This move, it's so good, it punishes just about every move. It'll punish the low normals, it'll punish the standing normals, it's really great. Other moves you can think about using, standing heavy punch, the only problem is it hits really high up. So characters that are low, it'll whiff. And you can also use crouching heavy punch and slide. But by far the most consistent option, biggest reward, is standing heavy kick. Use that move. So your plus move, you do your string into a medium normal. You can also do it with his crouching medium kick, and it works just as well. You see it's a punish counter, spacing trap. And you can do it off of his meaty, his standing medium punch as well. The light punch will whiff, but it's the same thing. You look active. They're not really going to be able to hit you out of that unless they have good timing or they use an invincible reversal. Another way you can do it is actually with his projectile. So you do the same thing. You do 2 light normals and then you do medium air slasher, and it basically functions as like your medium normal, push them far enough away and you can punish. So I'll show you that right here. Really good. The only problem with using a projectile is if they drive rush through it, they have a chance that they can punish counter you. So I'll show you guys drive rush as well. This one should be drive rush. Yes, okay. So you do your string, same old, same old. Sorry, I gotta get it right. And they punish counter you. But if you do it fast enough, the projectile, you cancel it fast enough, you actually have enough time to do it back or even perfect parry. And I gotta do it right. It's not exactly easy, but there, you can see that. You actually have enough time to reverse it. And that's really good because I was playing online, and a very consistent option to these spacing traps is they'll just do drive impact. And it works the same way if you use a medium normal. You have enough time to recover. And so I'm going to talk about that now. So using standing medium kick or crouching medium kick as your like push back normal to set up the punish counter. So this move has 27 total duration, you see down there. Sweep has 30 total duration. So that means it's going to take longer for you to recover to do a drive impact back to them. So if you use this, you still have enough time, but it's a lot harder to time. And I'll show you that as well. Just messing around with it, it seems a lot more consistent to use. You can use both, but I certainly prefer using the standing medium kick. You see there's just so much time. And if you don't want to do a drive impact back, you can also do parry. And if you perfect parry it, you will get a punish. It's a little bit harder, but I promise you can do that. Another option, if you're pressuring them and you're burnt out, you can do a super. So like level 1 super. It is not easy, I will say that. But let's see if I can get it right here. We didn't get the medium kick, but you can do it off the medium kick too. There. Oh, we actually got punish countered for it. Now that's interesting. Well, just be careful if you're pressuring and burnout. But so those are the two frame traps and whiff punishes. I'll show you this. You can do it, you have enough time. Same thing for parry, you'll have enough time. But that's basically what the structure is. So do your plus normal, and then you do a frame trap, so if they're mashing straight up, they'll get hit. And also make sure to be ready to hit confirm, because if they do get hit, you're not going to want to go into your setup. You're going to want to go into a combo. So I'll show you. Something like that is basically all you're going to be able to get. Yeah, just one hit into a hit confirm. You really have to be looking for it. Just pay attention to what they're doing on offense and try to predict it. That's the other thing I did want to say. This setup gives you a lot of options. So you can drive rush after, and you can punish with a heavy kick. If you're just autopiloting, you don't really get the full value out of it. You need to pay attention to what they're doing and call it out. So after you do whatever setup you're going for, if you want to do the medium, that works too. You just need to watch and pay attention. The other thing important about this block string, so you do your plus normal. You can throw after it, and it's the same for the medium punch. You do have to walk forward because of the pushback, but it gives you an opportunity to set up strike throw right away. And after your first light normal, it's the same thing. They're close, you're going to have to walk forward a little bit, but it does leave you in a situation where you can set it up. It's a lot harder off of this, but forward medium kick, you hit it in their face, you get a tick throw pretty much. Really good stuff. So make sure that you don't just autopilot your string. Try to rotate in some throws and some other stuff too that I'm going to talk about. If they're being really patient, you also have just cool. And this move is fantastic because the options you have are great. The low is your primary. The low kick is your primary whiff punish normal. So you can set up a sort of punish counter kind of situation with just cool as well. You gotta be doing it right. Is it? It should be on the right one, yeah. And there you are. Now, depending on what you do, the pushback is going to make it hard for you to get a combo. So if you're going to do just cool, I recommend doing a smaller string. Like maybe just 2 lights into it. And if you counter hit with this move, it'll also let you combo. So this is what you're going to want to do if they're being really patient. And if they're just sitting and blocking your just cool options, you have the dash forward to get back into their face. So this is the way I want you guys to structure your pressure. First, think about countering mashing. Mashing is the most straightforward option, and to counter mashing, you're going to want frame trap into punish counter situation, a spacing trap. And then, if they start being really patient and they're respecting your pressure, that's when you start going a little bit more crazy. You can do some of the feints. Feint light sobot leaves you really close, and you get strike throw after it. They can mash out of it, of course, but that's why you're going to want to do it if they're sitting and turtling. And other ways to reset your pressure is with the overhead from Just Cool, that leaves you +1. DeeJay also has really good forward advancing normals. So, for example, you know they're being really patient. If you do the second hit of the medium target combo, it pulls you closer. So it keeps your pressure going, but it does leave you -2. So if they mash, after that, you're going to lose. If they do a reversal, you're going to lose. So just keep that in mind, but these are some of the tools you want to use on really, really patient opponents. Also, he has his standing heavy punch. And standing heavy punch is another option that really pulls them in close. This normal is minus though. And just because it's minus doesn't mean you shouldn't use it. It means use it with a plan. So if you want to get back in, this move is really good. I have set up strike throw with this too on people who are really, really patient. If you're pushing them back and you want back in, you do your standing heavy punch, and if they're not punishing or pressing a button after, you can get a throw because it pulls you right into their face. So the options to keep your pressure going, pulls you in close, use standing heavy punch, the second hit of the medium target combo, and also light feint and just cool into dash. All of these make it so you can keep your pressure going. Use them on really, really patient opponents. And for aggressive opponents, make sure you keep it tight frame traps and spacing traps after. A couple more things about his EX moves. So EX just cool, I've seen a lot of people using this in pressure. All of his follow-ups are actually -2 in EX. So even his overhead that is plus is actually -2 now. It's not plus anymore. So keep that in mind if you're trying to use EX just cool. You get more reward. So if you do manage to make a whiff and you get a punish counter, the reward is incredible. The overhead, for example, gives you a full combo, and it's actually his highest damage combo that he gets. So in the corner, EX just cool is nasty to set that up. I'll show you a little bit of a corner combo. There you go. 4608. And if you do a super at the end, it's crazy damage. Really good damage. Make sure to use EX just cool in the corner, but you do lose your turn if they block it. So keep that in mind. And his other EX normal that is really important is his EX slasher. And his EX slasher is actually super plus. So in the corner, you can use it to set up more frame traps. Where he would only be able to get like 1 frame trap, you can get more. So like that, you get another frame trap. And if they're being really patient, you can go into a spacing trap after that. So think about it like that. Use your frame traps until you're out of frame traps, and then go into a spacing trap. And EX just cool is basically a free way to set up spacing traps. You can shimmy with it, of course, and during block strings, when you have strike throw set up and they are starting to tech your throws, that's when you implement shimmying. And you can use just cool, but personally I think it's a lot better to just walk back, and punish. And my preferred punish is standing heavy punch. Alright, we've got a JP. This is a very interesting one. A little bit of a zoner. We're going to have to do some hops. Gold JP, 4th division. Let's see. He is nice, though. Alright, we got a nice whiff punish, and we're in. And he jumps. I gotta figure out what to do about people neutral jumping in the corner. Maybe I should just chill. Try to DP. He lets me jump out. Oh, off the wall. Okay, okay. This man is fighting. Oh, I hate that. When you space it out like that, it just doesn't work. Man, and he's poking. Fuck, if I would have had a combo there, that would have went so much better. There it is. Oh, and we whiffed the combo. Dude, if I lose this round to that, I'm going to be so sad. Okay, I just sent it with the drive rush. Not gonna... He baits this. He doesn't bait. Okay, alright. Well, he's got full meter for the next round, and I got none, so... Not going to be able to drop level 3, but maybe we'll be able to build a bar and use a level 1 to cash out some damage. No. He throws there, okay. Alright, we'll take that. We'll take that, we'll take that. Jump again, jump again, jump again. I know he wants to jump. Everybody wants out of the corner. This guy's fighting, man. Slid in. Oh, we knew it. Oh, okay, that was sick. Alright, this one's definitely going in the video. We had a bait, we had some whiff punish, alright. Alright, so the last thing I have for you guys is the training routine. I'm trying to do this with every video. But, so I have the bot set to 2 different things here. The first one is she blocks for about 2 seconds and then does crouching medium kick. That's her whiff punish. The other one is she blocks for about 2 seconds and does drive impact. And so this is to make it so you learn how to react to what the opponent is doing after your block string. So I'm going to do a setup into a punish counter situation and try to react to what they're doing. Alright, not there. It's a little bit tricky because your hands have to be ready to do either. So there, we got it. Fantastic. And that one was drive impact, but I wish the setup. And that one, we reacted. Really good skill. So this gives you a point to react to what they're doing. You see the drive impact, you got lots of time to react to it. Reacted, good stuff. Reacted. So make sure to use that. Just set up 2 recordings. This is really good. You could even set up another one where you have them doing a reversal or maybe jumping so you get used to anti-air. Be flexible with it, but those 2 are core. Those 2 are stuff you're going to have to deal with in every game. People mashing or people doing drive impact out of your pressure. So get used to that. That's really good stuff. But yeah, that's about all I have for you guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you have any questions or things I didn't cover, suggestions, put them in the comments, and I'll try to get back to as many of you as I can. And yeah, make sure to like, subscribe, stick around for the next couple of videos. I got a few more coming. I'm going to be starting my ranked grind series. I've been putting it off a little bit, but that's coming, I'm telling you. But yeah, thanks for all the support, guys. The channel is growing so much faster than I expected, and keep it coming. I love it. I'm going to keep putting out videos as long as you guys watch them. But yeah, have a great day, guys.